My favorite thing about playing high school sports is definitely the community it builds.
It's taught me leadership, it's taught me resilience.
Many people might go on to not play collegiately, but they can take a lot of skills that they learn and use it in their professional life, in their future careers.
High school sports are worth protecting because it gives students an outlet to grow, to become a leader, to become what they want to be.
From the pit for more than 50 years, the home of New Jersey wrestling excellence, Garden State Athletic Network presents Phillipsburg Stateliner Wrestling. Tonight, the Stateliners entertain the Rebels of Howell. Good evening, everyone. Freehold Township 76-6, North Brunswick 73-6, Newton 71-6. That was at the Newton Duels this past weekend. Then in the semifinal round, they defeated North Hunterdon, the defending Group 4 champs, 39-29. They won 7 bouts and all 7 by bonus points, and then lost in the final to Delsey, the defending Group 3 champs in the state, 4-time Group 3 champs, by the score of 34-29. Howell, coached by John Gagliano, in his 29th season with a record of 540 wins and 100 defeats. This series with Phillipsburg began in 2004-2005. Stateliners lead the series 8-3. They have won the last 3, including 47-23 in the Group 5 semis back in the 2022-2023 season. Howell has already warmed up. Stateliners are out on the mat going through their warm-ups. And again, this is the back to the pit match for the Stateliners. Once a year, they have been able to have a dual meet back here in what was the home for Stateliner wrestling, the program really taking off in the early 1960s with Thad Turner, and going through Jan Dutt and Rick Thompson and Bob Jurley, Jason Magditch, Dave Post, and now the Stateliners head coach Tim Longacre in his 3rd season with an overall record of 37-5. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. We're going to begin at 132 pounds. For Howell, it'll be Shane McGann. He's a junior, 7-2, facing Phillipsburg sophomore Matt Velez, who is 0-5. 138, Will Stapleton. For Howell, he's a senior, 4-1. He'll face Phillipsburg senior Massimo Gonzalez, who is 9-2. Stapleton in the lineup tonight in place of Trevor Hodgins, who broke his hand in the Saturday duels at Newton. At 144 pounds, Ryan Going. for Howell. He's a freshman, 7-3, facing Phillipsburg sophomore Mason Hawk, 6-2. 150 pounds. Stallion Lizon, a senior, 4-4 for Howell, facing Phillipsburg junior Owen Garrix, who is 10-2. 157, Brady Little for Howell, a freshman, 8-2, facing Phillipsburg senior Brad Kisselbach, who is 7-5. 165, Ray Pirelli, a senior for Howell. He is 9-1. He'll face Phillipsburg junior Seth Wolfinger, who is 1-2. 175, Tyler Going, the brother of Ryan. He's a junior, 8-0, and he'll face Phillipsburg senior Gavin Galetta, who is 9-1. 190, Julian Delpreet for Howell. He's a senior, 7-3, facing Phillipsburg senior Kevin Bonacore, who is 2-3. At 215, most likely it'll be Tanner Hodgins for Howell. He is a senior, a junior, 9-1, already committed to Oklahoma State, and he'll face Phillipsburg freshman Ian Jankowski, who is 4-3. 285, likely Tim O'Rourke, a sophomore for Howell. He is 6-3 against Phillipsburg senior Ben Ellis, who is 8-3. At 106, Justin Janai for Howell. He's a freshman, 6-3 against Phillipsburg freshman Rocco Munzapapa. He is 1-1. At 113, Ben Normandia, a sophomore, 5-2, facing Phillipsburg sophomore Zach Swingle, who is 8-4. 120, Luke Johnston for Howell. He is a junior, 8-2, facing Phillipsburg junior Anthony Pettinelli, 6-3. And they'll wrap it up at 126, freshman Sean Elliott for Howell. He is 9-3. He'll face Phillipsburg freshman Noah Regimen, a freshman who is 3-5. Right now, every public address announcer, Ed Mancinelli, has asked everyone to stand as Phillipsburg senior Ava Fiore will sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam? Through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
How about it for Ava Fiore? Now for your starting lineups. Wrestling freshman Justin Janney. And for the liners, a freshman Rocco Menzapapa. At 113 for the Rebels, a sophomore Ben Normandia. For the liners, either freshman Jack Flynn, freshman Lorenzo Ricky, or sophomore Jack Swingle. At 120 for the Rebels, a junior Luke Johnson. For the liners, junior Anthony Pettinelli. At 126 for the Rebels, a freshman Sean Elliott. For the liners, a freshman Noah Regaman. At 132 for the Rebels, a junior, Shane McGann. For the Liners, a sophomore, Matt Velez. At 138 for the Rebels, a senior, Will Stapleton. For the Liners, a senior, Massimo Gonzalez. At 144 for the Rebels, a freshman, Ryan Going. For the Liners, a sophomore, Mason Hawk. At 150 for the Rebels, either senior Stallion Leeson or senior John Hurst. For the Liners, a junior, Owen Garrett. At 157 for the Rebels, a freshman, Brady Little. For the Liners, a senior, Brad Kisselbach. At 165 for the Rebels, a senior, Ray Pirelli. For the Liners, junior, Seth Kolfinger. At 175 for the Rebels, a junior, Tyler Going. For the Liners, a senior, Gavin Goletta. At 190 for the Rebels, a junior, Tanner Hodgins. For the Liners, a senior, Kevin Monacore. At 215 for the Rebels, either sophomore, Tim O'Rourke or senior, Julian Del Pret. For the Liners, a freshman, Ian Jankowski. And at 285 for the Rebels, a junior, Lucas Wiley. For the Liners, senior, Ben Ellis. Referees for tonight's match are Dan DiLorenzi and Mark Russo. Our match will begin at 1:32.
Trying to take the left elbow at the wrist, has it. Goes cross-face on Regimen. Just under a minute to wrestle here in the first. McGann on top, 7-0 on a takedown and 4 back points.
Controlling him very well with that leg.
Out with the left side, looking for a cradle. Now tries to get the right leg in. Regimen trying to come to his base. Right leg in for McGann. Takes Regimen off his base. Final 15 seconds here of the first.
He's got a very good leg ride.
Trying again to get that right leg in. First period comes to an end with Shane McGann of Howell on top of Phillipsburg's Noah Regimen, 7-0. McGann, second in District 24 last year, third in Region 6. He has 45 career wins. Regimen on top here in the second. Standing right away on the whistles, McGann, and he is out in 6 seconds. And McGann leads 8-0. Regimen dives in on the right leg. Trying to come out and face him is McGann. Locks through the crotch. Out the right side, he's trying to lock up a cradle, and there is a takedown. It is 11-0 McGann. Trying to tilt him to his left. Trapping that right leg. Got a 1 count, that's all. Minute 15 to wrestle here in the second. Trying to take Regimen off his base as he gets to his knees, and now he's going to cut him. Pushes him away, and they go off across the way. It is 11-1 in favor of McGann.
Howell sideline had signaled for him to cut him loose about 10 seconds earlier.
Regimen dives in on the right leg, can't pull it in, then tried to block off with his right arm. Trying to spin around for the takedown is McGann. He hooks the leg and gets it, and the takedown makes it 14-1. He's going to cut Regimen on the escape, 14-2, and we have a little blood time. Now they're set.
Very little.
Thought he indicated blood time. McGann trying to get a takedown to win here by technical fall. Snaps down in the head. Outside the right elbow. Tries to underhook the right shoulder and work a throw, and a stalling warning on Regimen. First warning, 24 seconds to wrestle here in the second. Regimen dives in on the right leg, can't pull it in. McGann draped over top. Regimen gets to his base. Regimen rolls on through that. There is the take, still not awarded. Regimen has the right leg and managed to block off with that right leg. And after 2, it is 14-2. Regimen's going to go underneath in the third. First bout of the night, Phillipsburg and Howell. He's going to cut him instantly. It is 14-3. Again, duck under. Trying to pull the right leg through, a throw by Regimen. Still no advantage. And popping out his head, still no advantage, was McGann. Regimen's in on the left leg.
That was entertaining if it didn't score any.
Regimen trying to hook the left leg, and he's got a takedown. It is 14-6 in favor of McGann. 1:20 to go in the bout. So Regimen was down 14-1. It's now 14-6 after a couple of escapes and a takedown. He's riding up a little high, now at the left side. Regimen trying to bar the left arm.
And the escapes were all granted, so it was really the throw then leading to the takedown where his first real points earned.
Regimen has the left leg in as McGann stands. He's out on the escape. It is 15-6 in favor of McGann. They're tied up outside the center. Ankle pick by Regimen. Trying to pull that right leg in. McGann draped over top, trying to spin around, and he gets the takedown. It is 18-6. 15 seconds to go in the bout.
That ankle pick was nice, but McGann's hips are really good.
Final 5 seconds. It's going to be an 18-6 major for Shane McGann of Howell. We're through 1. It is Howell 4 and Phillipsburg nothing.
Now we go to 138.
Every time we're here sitting in a tie, it just draws the racehorse down to us, and they just can't check in here.
Massimo Gonzalez for Phillipsburg at 138. And Will Stapleton. Stapleton is a senior, 4-1. Gonzalez of Phillipsburg is a senior, 9-2. Massimo around the head. Now dives in on the left leg, trying to go to a double at the edge, in front of the Howell bench. And he's got a takedown. Gonzalez on top, 3-0. Massimo right-hand tight waist. Stapleton stands. Massimo brings him back down. Massimo's been a 4-year starter here for the State Liners. Trying to pull the left arm to the crotch. 50 seconds gone here in the first. Massimo Gonzalez, the Phillipsburg senior, with a quick takedown. Again, controlling that left arm. Referee for this bout is Daniel DiLorenzi.
Senior leadership's always important, but with the youth and relative inexperience of this team, senior leadership is going to loom even larger this year.
Gonzalez keeps his weight high on the back of Stapleton. Trying to work a tilt. Rolling on through with Stapleton. Stapleton reaches back for the head of Gonzalez, trying to come out the back door. Massimo drops down on the left leg, behind the knee. Maintains control with under 20 seconds to wrestle in the first. Gonzalez in the State Liner predominantly garnet singlet, white and gray trim. Howell in the predominantly blue and silver. First period ends 3-0 for Massimo Gonzalez. Stapleton defers. Gonzalez will be underneath to start the second. Massimo, defending district champ, 77-42 in his career, coming off a 28-12 season a year ago. Massimo stands, he's out in 9 seconds, and he leads 4-0. Gonzalez got a quick takedown in the first. An escape here in the second for his 4. Trying to spin around the right side. He's got the right leg going to a double. He's got the takedown. Gonzalez on top, 7-0. And Coach Longacre telling Gonzalez to cut him. On the escape, it is 7-1. And they're off in front of the State Liner bench. Gonzalez set. Dives in at a double. Has the takedown on Stapleton. His third. It's 10-1. Didn't have any luck turning him after the first period, and I think that's why Coach Longacre told him to let him go here in the second. Wraps the tight waist around the right side of Stapleton. Trying to work a tilt out the right side. 1 count, 2, 3, 4. 4 back points coming on the tilt for Gonzalez. They are awarded. It is 14-1. Stapleton trying to stand. Stands at the edge, and Gonzalez takes him off with 34 seconds to wrestle in the second.
Gonzalez had Stapleton much more securely there versus when he tried to tilt him in the first period, didn't get much.
Massimo finished 6th in the Southern Tournament, 2nd in the Hurricane last week, and third in the Hunter and Warren. Last year his honorable mention season end at Lehigh Valley Live.
This is a more broad-shouldered addition this year for Massimo Gonzalez.
Stapleton trying to stand. Massimo sitting behind him. Has the right arm pulled across the body. Head out the right side, breaks down Stapleton. Final 10 seconds here of the second. It's going to be Stapleton's choice in the third. We are through two, 14-1, Massimo Gonzalez. Stapleton going down in the third. Will was fourth in District 24 last year. He has 21 career wins for the Rebels. Gonzalez tries to underhook the right shoulder. Chops at that left elbow. Trying to pick up on the left ankle. He's going to cut him. Stapleton has an escape. It's 14-2. Gonzalez is in on that left leg. Drops him down to his right hip. Still no advantage. Massimo goes to a double. Throws him over top. Takedown and a 17-2 technical fall in 4 minutes and 42 seconds. We are through two. It's Phillipsburg 5 and Howell 4.
Looking for a great rate on a new loan? From automobile to home equity loans, ERCO Community Federal Credit Union has what you're looking for. Contact our loan officers, Shannon Simonetta or Michael Bolus, to discuss financing options. Visit ercocu.org to learn more. Approval subject to credit underwriting approval. Term
4, Mason Hawk for Phillipsburg. The sophomore is 6-2. Facing freshman Ryan Going, 7-3. Going got in on the left leg. Hawk trying to sprawl. Mark Russo, the referee for this bout. Going locks a hand and a wrist behind the left thigh of Hawk. Hawk draped over top. Now Going look for double. Now he locks his hands behind the right thigh of Hawk. Stalemate's called and 1:29 to go in the first.
Pizza delivery coming into the back. Pizza delivery to the back.
Circle each other to the left. Going with diving in on the right leg of Hawk, who sprawls. Hawk picks that off at the elbow, then he tried to spin around to Going's left. Going posted the left wrist of Hawk, still no advantage, 50 seconds gone. Going dives in on that right leg, was looking for a barrel roll. Hawk sprawls. Hawk looking for a knee tap. Going locks hands behind the left thigh of Hawk. Stalemate's called at 49 seconds to go, scoreless first. Circle each other to the left. Hawk tried to throw Going on by, and that's blocked off. Hawk diving in on a double, and Going a little late to react to that. Hawks on top, 3-0.
Nice move, nice penetration. Got a good grip and stayed with it.
Hawk has the left leg in, trying to work a power half. Wants to turn Going to his right.
He's got that deep.
1 count, 2, 3, 4. 4 back points coming for Hawk. Just under 10 seconds to wrestle in the first. Trying again to turn him. Get more on that left shoulder if he can. 2 seconds. And he got the fall! In 1:59 with a power half. Sunk that in there and just beat the clock. We're through 3. It's Phillipsburg 11 and Howell 4.
Today's broadcast is presented by GMAC Pizza, Wings, and More, right on Memorial Parkway, made with the same passion for 3 generations and voted the best pizza in Phillipsburg. Call them at 908-768-3500 or order online at gmacpizzawings.com. We can't wait to serve you.
Garrick's on top, 3-0. The junior 10-2. Lizon's a sophomore 4-4. Garrick's looking for a cross-face cradle. He's trying to take the left elbow back to the knee. Now he's got a tilt. 2-3 count. 4. 4 back points for Garrick's, and he's got a 7-0 lead in the first 35 seconds. Pressure's on the head. Breaks down Lizon. Trying to take that left elbow back to the knee. Cradle out the right side, heading the side. Now claws the left shoulder and uses his legs to turn him. 4 more back points coming. 11-0 lead for Garrick's here in the first. Scoreboard has 10. I thought he just awarded 4. He's got that left elbow pulled around the side and a cradle. Has him on his back. Referee Di Lorenzi looking in at that near shoulder, the left shoulder, just under 30 seconds to go in the first. Garrick's trying to get out more to his left and get more weight on that left shoulder. 15 seconds to wrestle in the first. And the fall! A cross-face cradle for Garrick's. We are through 4. It is Phillipsburg 17 and Howell 4. Nice cross-face cradle by Garrick's. Time on that, Bob?
127.
Brad Kisselbach at 157. He's a senior, 7-5. This should be Brady Little, the freshman, 8-2. Hal making sure that that's Kisselbach. State Liners have 2 falls and a tech for 17. 4. It is Brady Little, the freshman, 8-2. Circle each other to the right. Referees Mark Russo for this one. Little tried to get in a stalling warning right off the bat against Brad Kisselbach. Taps at the head of Brady. Wears a pad on his right knee. Hal in their blue singlets. Hal across the chest. That's a silver pad on the right knee for Brady Little. 30 seconds gone, no advantage. Little's in on the left leg behind the knee. To a double, and he's got the takedown on Kisselbach. Little leads 3-0. Little riding out the left side. Tried to run a half. Kisselbach trying to pick that off. And reaching back with a right-hand thigh pry. At the edge in front of the fans across the way. Kisselbach stands and is taken off back to the center. He'll be underneath. No, they gave him an escape. Yeah. He actually pushed him away. Wasn't sure if he was going to award that or not. On the escape, it's 3-1. 40 seconds to wrestle here in the first. Kisselbach was down on his right knee. Feints a shot. Little with a snap, dives in on a leg. Kisselbach trying to sprawl at the edge. They'll go off neutral at 22 seconds.
Little's a lot faster on his feet here with adjusting his level and making a penetration step.
Final 10 of the first. Little trying to horse his way behind. Still no, and he gets the takedown with 2 seconds to go. And Little will end the first period on top, 6-1 on the strength of 2 takedowns.
6-1.
Little takes underneath to start the second. Little gets set. Kisselbach, a tall 157-pounder. Right hand tight waist. Weight high in the back of Little. Little stands. Reaches back, grabs Kisselbach's right leg. Kisselbach was looking for a throw, and Little comes out. He'll have the neutral. And it is 7-1. We'll work takedowns here in the second. Little part of this outstanding freshman class for Howell.
Little's too strong to be thrown unless Kisselbach really catches him off balance.
Kisselbach tapping at the head of Little. 120 to wrestle here in the second. Tries to tie up Little's left wrist. They break apart. And they'll hand fight again here as we come up on the 1 minute mark. Diving in on a double is Little. Kisselbach sprawls. Kisselbach looking for a butt drag. Barrel roll by Little, blocked off. Now he's in on a double on Kisselbach at the edge, and he'll get the takedown. In front of the Howell bench, 45 seconds to wrestle in the second, and it's 10-1 for Brady Little. Trying to keep Kisselbach on the mat, right in front of the Howell bench. 20 seconds to wrestle here in the second. Little doing an effective job of riding Kisselbach here at the end of the second. Right hand thigh pry. Kisselbach tries to stand. And it'll be Little 10-1 after 2. 3 takedowns and a neutral for Little. An escape for Kisselbach. Kisselbach's going to go underneath in the third. And Little will cut him. It is 10-2. Kisselbach finished 6th in the Southern tournament. He's got 10 career wins in the state liners. And Little with a takedown. Has the left arm of Kisselbach pulled across the right side of the body. Takedown made it 13-2.
I thought Kisselbach did well to get underneath and try with that takedown, but Little just caught him and threw him.
Once that right, he's going to cut him. On the escape, 13-3. 120 to go in the bout. Little has built to the major. Get a couple more takedowns and get himself a technical fall. 1 minute to go in the bout. Kisselbach tapping at the head, dives in. Little spinning around behind, takes him down. Another counter successful by Little, and then an escape that made it 16-3. The escape 16-4. Little flattened out. Kisselbach trying to break the hold on his right thigh and spin around behind. This would be a key takedown for the state liners if he can get it. Little in on a double at the edge, drives Kisselbach, and they're off. 27.4 seconds to go. It's 16-4 in favor of Little. One stalling warning against Kisselbach. That last takedown coming off a little countering Kisselbach. 20 seconds to go. Little looking for an inside tie. 10 seconds to go. Kisselbach reaches for leg. A look at a barrel roll by Little. Kisselbach spinning around behind. It ends 16-4. That is a major decision for Brady Little of Howell. We are through 5. It's Phillipsburg 17 and Howell 8.
Today's broadcast is presented by New York Life Insurance agent Ed Kovacs Jr., based in Lopatcong, New Jersey. To learn more, scan the QR code on your screen or visit www.newyorklife.com/agent/EJ Kovac or call 908-358-9726.
Seth Wolfinger for Phillipsburg at 165. He's a junior 1-2. Facing senior Ray Pirelli of Howell, who is 9-1. 17-8 Phillipsburg through 5. We began at 132. Pirelli is in on Wolfinger's legs. He's got a takedown. Pirelli on top, 3-0. Referee for this bout is Daniel DiLorenzi. Right hand tight waist by Pirelli. Trying to tilt Wolfinger to his left. No advantage. Pressure's on the head on Wolfinger. Wolfinger to his base. Tries to sit out and turn in. They're off at 1:07 to go in the first.
Pirelli with a 4-pound advantage.
Right hand tight waist, left elbow. Wolfinger stands, trying to pry those hands apart. Mat return by Pirelli. Wolfinger tries to sit out and turn in. Pirelli spins right with him, maintains control. Wolfinger on his feet, he is out at 52 seconds in the first. It's 3-1, Pirelli. Circle each other to the right. Nice snap by Pirelli, spinning around, and he takes down Wolfinger. 6-1. Takes the right wrist. Wraps a tight waist around the right side of Wolfinger. Trying to tilt Wolfinger to his left. Still did not break the plane. As Wolfinger's left leg trapped and trying to work that tilt to Wolfinger's right. Final buzzer, 6-1 after 1 for Pirelli. Pirelli's choice. He defers. Wolfinger looking over to the Phillipsburg bench. He will take down to start the second. Pirelli, 3rd in District 24 last year, 5th in Region 6. He has 51 career wins, 23-11 for the Rebels a year ago. He pushes Wolfinger away. It's 6-2 in the second. And gets in on the leg of Wolfinger at the edge of the mat. Wolfinger trying to lock through the crotch. Off the mat, no advantage. As always, in the pit, those tight quarters, the edge of the mat to our right, about a foot, maybe 2 from the bleachers. 20 seconds into the second.
And the big guys can be up in the bleachers with very little effort.
Wolfinger trying to block off. Pirelli spins around behind. He's got his takedown. It is his 3rd. It's 9-2, Pirelli. He will cut Wolfinger. Escape awarded. It is 9-3. Off they go to the right. Back to the center with 1:15 to wrestle in the second. Pirelli tried to snap down in the head of Wolfinger. They hand fight. Pirelli dives in a double. Wolfinger with a whizzer. Right at the edge of the mat. Pirelli trying to slip that whizzer. Has the right leg to the left for the takedown. His fourth. And Pirelli leads Wolfinger 12-3. 49 seconds to wrestle in the second. This is the 6th of 14. Stateliner is currently on top, 17-8. The bout, 12-3. Howell. Wolfinger tries to sit out. Pirelli breaks him down. Lost the left wrist. Pressures the left elbow. Wraps the tight waist around the left side of Wolfinger. Trying to work a tilt. He traps then that left elbow. 1 count, 2, 3, 4. 4 back points, 16-3, as the back points are awarded. Pressures on that elbow. And the tight waist wraps that around the left side, trying to work the tilt. Wolfinger trying to turn in, reaching around for the head. We're through 2, 16-3. Pirelli over Wolfinger. Neutral selected by Pirelli in the third. Takedown would give him the technical fall. He has 4 of them. Pressures on the head of Wolfinger. Wrestlers break apart, 15 seconds into the third. Pirelli dives an ankle pick, gets the takedown, and that'll do it. Technical fall in 4:28. 19-3, the technical fall. We are through 6. It's Phillipsburg 17 and Neptune 13.
Looking for a great rate on a new loan? From automobile to home equity loans, Urco Community Federal Credit Union has what you're looking for. Contact our loan officers, Shannon Simonetta or Michael Bolus, to discuss financing options. Visit
Gavin Galetta for Phillipsburg at 175.
For the Rebels,
Rocco Mandazzo coming out for Neptune at 175. So Galetta going to be a favorite here. Galetta in on a double. He's got a takedown. Leads 3-0. Trying to work a tilt. He will cut Mandazzo. On the escape, it's 3-1. Galetta snaps down in the head, spins around on the right side, has his second takedown. Galetta leads 6-1. It's a half Nelson from the right side. Cradle. Galetta has a cradle. He has Mandazzo on his back. Referee Russo looking in, and the fall comes in 56 seconds with a cradle for Gavin Galetta. See him lock that up, roll him right to his back. We are through 7, halfway
Today's
through.
broadcast is presented by GMAC Pizza, Wings, and More, right on Memorial Parkway, made with the same passion for 3 generations, and voted the best pizza in Phillipsburg. Call them at 908-768-3500 or order online at gmacpizzawings.com. We can't wait to serve you.
Tyler Going out for Howell at 190, up from 175. Phillipsburg, Kevin Bonacore is a junior, 2-3. Going has a takedown. Leads 3-0. He's got Bonacore on his back. Cups him under the chin. has Bonacore in some trouble with the edge. Trying to get more on the left shoulder of Bonacore, the right shoulder. A lot of time yet here in the first. Referee Di Lorenzi looking right in at that shoulder and the fall. It comes in 46 seconds for Tyler Going. We are through 8. As you watch him finish that off. 23 to 19 through 8.
Today's broadcast is presented by New York Life Insurance agent Ed Kovacs Jr., based in Lopatcong, New Jersey. To learn more, scan the QR code on your screen or visit www.newyorklife.com/agent/EJ Kovac or call 908-358-9726.
Ian Jankowski, freshman for Phillipsburg, is 4-3.
O'Rourke.
Okay, so O'Rourke thought he might go up to 285, but so O'Rourke, a sophomore, 6-3. The freshman Jankowski, 4-3, and a stalling call on Jankowski. Locked up outside the center.
Through 8, Howell with 10 takedowns and Phillipsburg with 9.
State Liners with a 4-point lead through 8.
We have really not had a contested bout yet.
O'Rourke wrestled a lot of 285 this past weekend at Newton. Wrestlers tie up. Howell with a deeper team, and they've made some moves, although Phillipsburg with Noah Regimen moving up to start the match. Front head and arm. Snapping down Jankowski to his knees as O'Rourke trying to spin around to his right side. Still no advantage. Now he spins around behind, gets the takedown, quickly tries to work a tilt. Three nothing O'Rourke. 2 count, 3, 4. 4 back points for O'Rourke. 7-0. Trying to take the left elbow.
CU.org to learn more. Approval subject. CU.org to learn more. Approval. CU.org to learn more.
Right hand tight waist by Jankowski. O'Rourke was 36-7 last year, district champ and region 4th. He stands. Jankowski has to push him away. On the escape, it's 8-0 O'Rourke. He dives in on Jankowski. They're off the mat, back to the center. Minute 41 to wrestle in the second. Tie up in the center.
O'Rourke had a major against North Hunterdon's Anthony DeSimone on Saturday. He did not appear in the Newton match.
Jankowski tried to work a power shrug, and they're stalling on Jankowski for backing off. That is a point for O'Rourke, and he leads 9-0. Minute 17 to wrestle in the second. Circle each other to the right. O'Rourke with a takedown, 4 back points in the first, an escape and a stalling point here in the second. A hand fight with Jankowski. Jankowski again tries to work that power shrug, blocked off by O'Rourke. Dives in, Jankowski trying to spin around behind, blocked off. 37 seconds as they come off. Tie up right in the center. O'Rourke in on the right leg, picks that up to a double, will pick up Jankowski and drop him down for the takedown. It is 12-0 O'Rourke.
Seem to pick him up with very little effort.
Trying to work a tilt. One count. One count. Second period will come to an end. It is 12-0 O'Rourke. Jankowski will choose neutral in the third. Takedown by O'Rourke would give him the technical fall and give Howell the lead. Stateliners by 4, and this is the 9th bout of the night. 9th of 14. They're tied up outside the center. I think Jankowski looks for that power shrug, trying to throw him on by. O'Rourke tried to get in on a leg. Jankowski tried behind him. O'Rourke has the takedown, and that'll do it. And it's a 15-0 technical fall in 4:41. 15-0. 4:41 on the technical fall. And we are through 9. It is Howell 24, Phillipsburg 23.
Looking for a great rate on a new loan? From automobile to home equity loans, ERCO Community Federal Credit Union has what you're looking for. Contact our loan officers, Shannon Simonetta or Michael Bolus, to discuss financing options. Visit ercocu.org to learn more.
So Tanner Hodges, normally at 190, weighed in tonight 195 to weigh in at 215, and now comes up to wrestle Ben Ellis here at 285. Hodgins, the Oak State recruit and a junior, has himself one takedown and a 3-0 lead, trying to lock up a cradle. There's an escape for Ellis. It's 3-1. Takedown for Hodgins. Drives a half. Takes the right wrist of Ellis. Ellis to his base. Now Hodgins picks up on the arms, drives Ellis to his back. Ellis rolls on through, but 3 back points. So 2 takedowns for 6, 3 back for 9, 9-1 for Hodgins. Hodgins, who finished 3rd in the Beast of the East, a 2-time state place winner, going up.
Given 43 pounds.
Takes the right wrist on Ellis. He's got the left arm. Stopped potentially dangerous. 22 seconds to wrestle in the first. Ellis will get set. Hodgins, right hand tight waist. Chops at that left wrist on Ellis. 20 seconds to go here in the first. So try and trap that left wrist, hammerlock that wrist. Ellis trying to get to his base. First period will end 9-1 for Tanner Hodgins. His choice. He defers. Ellis is going to take down. Okay, not that Ben Ellis is going to win this, but I think if I had a choice in the second, I'd take top, and maybe I can do something with the 40 pounds.
Make him bear the weight.
Ellis has an escape, 9-2. Hodgins with a takedown out the right side, 12-2. Takes Ellis under the chin. Stalling warning on Ellis. Against hammer locks that left wrist. Walks out in front with it. Spins around behind to maintain control. Again, hammer locks that wrist. Trying to bar that left arm. Ellis to his base. Wants to sit on top of that bar. Pin that left arm behind Ellis. Then takes him under the chin. That stop potentially dangerous by referee Di Lorenzi with 1:03 to go in the second. 12-2 lead. 3 takedowns, 3 back points for Tanner Hodgins. He will cut. Now it goes to a cradle on Ellis from the stand. Keeps pressure on the head. Ellis comes up to his feet. He has the escape. 12-3. Front head. Hodgins trying to snap and spin on Ellis. Now drives him over. 3 count, 4. Ellis trying to bridge. Hodgins trying to get more on the right shoulder of Ellis. 30 seconds to go here in the second. Has that arm tied up. And the fall. 3:34 for Tanner Hodgins of Howell. We are through 10. It's Howell 30 and Phillipsburg 23. Howell with 2 falls, a tech, 2 majors. Justin Janai. Janai's a freshman, 6-3. Rocco Munzapapa for Phillipsburg's a freshman, 1-1. 30-23 Howell. This the 11th bout of the night. Janai has a takedown. Leads 3-0. Munzapapa has an escape. It's 3-1. .30 seconds gone here in the first. Circle each other to the right. Janai snaps down on Munzapapa at the edge. Stalling warning for backing off on Munzapapa. Diving right in on a double is Janai. In on the right leg. Has the takedown. Leads 6-1. Janai will cut Munzapapa. It is 6-2 and takes him down. It is 9-2 Janai. Trying to bar the left arm. And takes the right wrist. Trying to drive the bar. Still with 35 seconds to wrestle here in the first. Munzapapa trying to get hand control, so Janai can't lock up anything. Still has that left arm, trying to step across with the bar. 1 count. Now trying to pick him up under the chin, and he'll maintain control. Could not get a 2 count and get some back points. And we are through 1, and Justin Janai of Howell has a 9-2 lead. Janai finishing second in the Paulsboro tournament. Munzapapa's first varsity action was this past weekend at Old Bridge and Cranford. Jedi choosing neutral to start the second. Tries to snap down on the head of Munsapapa, dives in on the right leg behind the knee, and he's got a takedown. 12-2, Jedi. He will cut Munsapapa, 12-3, and will barrel roll, takes him down, 15-3. Has the left arm pulled across the body, going to try and turn Munsapapa to his left. Breaks that hold. Howell coaches telling him to cut him. They're off. It is 15-4 on the escape. Five takedowns for 15 for Jedi. Munsapapa with 4 escapes. Dives in the right leg. Munsapapa tries to sprawl. He hooks that leg. Cannot get back with a whizzer. Takedown. Makes it 18-4. And he will cut him. 18-5. Dives in on the right leg. Pusher on the head by Munsapapa. Picks up that right leg. Trips with the left. Munsapapa able to try to come out and face him. Puts both legs, gets the takedown, and will get a technical fall in 3:23. 21-4. Technical fall. We are through 11. It is Howell 35 and Phillipsburg 23.
Today's broadcast is presented by GMAC Pizza, Wings, and More, right on Memorial Parkway, made with the same passion for 3 generations, and voted the best pizza in Phillipsburg. Call them at 908-768-3500 or order online at gmacpizzawings.com. We can't wait to serve you.
Ben Normandia for Howell at 113. He's a sophomore, 5-2. Phillipsburg sophomore Zach Swingle, who's 8-4. Normandia trying to get in on a double. Rolling on through is Swingle. He's got control and a takedown. 3-0. And some back points coming for Swingle. And the fall in 38 seconds. We are through 12. It's Howell 35 and Phillipsburg 29. Get a look at the pin by Swingle. So we'll go to 120. Luke Johnston for Howell. He's a junior, 8-2. And this should be Anthony Pettinelli for Phillipsburg, the junior 6. Nope. This is Ritchie out for Phillipsburg. R-I-C-C-I. Takedown for Howell's. Just want to make sure that they announce that was Johnston for Howell. And Ritchie for Phillipsburg. Okay, it is Johnston. He's got a takedown and an escape. 3-1. Two takedowns, 6-0. Lorenzo Ritchie for Phillipsburg, who weighed in at 115.3. Johnston looking for a cradle. Head in the left side of Ritchie. Steps through, he's got him on his back in a cradle, and the fall, which will ice it for the Rebels. It comes in 1:07. We head to the final bout of the night. It is Howell 41, Phillipsburg 29. Here's a look at the fall by Zach Swingle.
26. For the line of Anthony Pettinelli.
Pettinelli for Phillipsburg should be Sean Elliott
For the Rebels, Sean Elliott.
for Howell. So Pettinelli weighed in at 120. He dives in on a leg, and picking up on a leg is Elliott. He's behind Pettinelli and has a takedown. Elliott, a freshman, 9-3 on top, 3-0. Pettinelli's a junior, 6-3. Traps the right elbow of Pettinelli.
Elliott with a 6-pound advantage.
And he's got Pettinelli on his back. Pettinelli able to roll, get back to his base. Holding 4. He's got, still has Pettinelli's right arm barred and reaching for the left wrist. There's the hold broken. It is 7-0 Elliott. Elliott working on that left elbow. Picks up on the left ankle. Traps that leg. Pettinelli frees it. Right in front of our Garden State Athletic Network location. 30 seconds to go here in the first with Elliott on top, 7-0. Referee for this bout is Daniel DiLorenzi. Stalemate's called. We'll go back to the center.
If your eyes didn't tell you, Howell has been dominant on their feet. 27 takedowns to 10 for Phillipsburg.
They've used that to roll to their margins in the technical falls that they've had. O'Rourke with a technical fall at 2:15. Jani, a technical fall, all on takedowns. First period ends 7-0 in favor of Elliott. His choice, he's going underneath to start the second. It was 7 takedowns. There's a reversal. And Elliott now leads Pettinelli 9-0. 7 takedowns for Jani to work to his technical fall at 106. Pettinelli stands. Broken back down by Elliott. Takes that left arm, pulling that across at the elbow. .45 seconds gone here in the second. Elliott has been able to control Phillipsburg's Anthony Pettinelli. Got a tilt. 3 back points on the tilt. It's 12-0 Elliott. Now, Pettinelli's giving up a little weight, but you know he's no slouch. So that's how good this freshman, Sean Elliott, is. Tilts Pettinelli again. He's got a technical fall. Takedowns and tilts. 15-4. 16-0. Technical fall in 3:21 for Sean Elliott of Howell. Makes the final score tonight. Howell 46. And Phillipsburg 29. We'll wrap it up for you in just a moment.
Against the Lions of North Hunterdon at home. This Wednesday. Have a safe trip home, everybody.
Rate rate on a new loan? From automobile to home equity loans, ERCO Community Federal Credit Union has what you're looking for. Contact our loan officers, Shannon Simonetta or Michael Bolus, to discuss financing options. Visit ercocu.org to learn more. Today's broadcast is presented by GMAC Pizza, Wings, and More, right on Memorial Parkway, made with the same passion for 3 generations and voted the best pizza in Phillipsburg. Call them at 908-768-3500 or order online at gmacpizzawings.com. We can't wait to serve you. Today's broadcast is presented by New York Life Insurance agent Ed Kovacs Jr., based in Lopatcong, New Jersey. To learn more, scan the QR code on your screen or visit www.newyorklife.com/agent/EJ Kovac or call 908-358-9726. Folks, we're proud to bring you the best high school and local sports action right here on the Garden State Athletic Network. But we don't do it alone. Is your business looking to reach a dedicated local audience across New Jersey? From the opening kickoff to the final buzzer, our fans are locked in. When you partner with us, you aren't just buying an ad, you're supporting the student athletes and communities that make Jersey sports special, all at a surprisingly affordable cost. Ready to join the team? Scan the QR code on your screen right now to learn more. You can also reach us directly at sponsorships@gardenstateathleticnetwork.com or give us a call at 973-738-3881. Grow your business while supporting local sports.